Welcome back to Taktik, and today we're taking a look at the M17 from SIG Pro, basically manufactured by VFC. So this is a representation of what the US Army uses as their replacement for the M9. So this is our company gun, so the one that we've been using for testing or to demonstrate to clients. Basically, it's gone through around well over 500 rounds. And this is basically something of a short review on why you would pick this gun versus any other. The other gun I would basically potentially look into, if you're looking for a similar platform, is probably the Glock 19X, which is essentially the competitor to the M17 during the competition for the replacement to the M9. Now, why would you pick one versus the other? Well, I noticed that, at least with the gas version, so this is the gas version, not the CO2 model, that we've been importing, the M17 has difficulty running multiple mags one after the other from the same mag. Let's say I shoot my first set, I refill BBs and refill gas, the M17 will have difficulty basically cycling towards the end of that cycle and does not lock on empty on the second mag. If I leave the second mag alone for, let's say, half an hour, or the second refill for half an hour, the gun works perfectly fine. Now, if you're the kind of guy that buys 3 mags in addition to the main mag as your reloads, you should not have any issues. The G19X, on the other hand, has had no issues running its own magazine multiple times in one session. So if you're the kind of guy that really likes plinking and you've only purchased one mag because of a budget constraint, the 19X probably is the gun for you. Now, on the other hand, the M17, because it has a fixed barrel, is probably more precise than the G19. The G19 has a lot of wobble in its barrel, and even with upgrades such as maple leaf buckings and barrels, it's only so precise. But it has a really good hop-up adjustment setup that allows it to lift very heavy BBs. So it'll lift BBs far. It may not necessarily be very precise. This has a decent hop-up as well as being adjusted from the outside. So that's my adjustment for the hop-up unit on the M17. It has the ability to naturally run a VSR 10 spec barrel and a VSR 10 spec bucking, so a 106 millimeter, and it would be able to lift 33s based on the hop-up system that it has, and it would be technically more precise than the G19X because of the lack of movement in the barrel as it cycles. So if ever you're looking into a nice tan pistol made by VFC, those are 2 really nice options. And based on what we found out, it'll depend on which one you guys prefer to pick up based on your priorities. So that was Gabriel, signing out.